Has to earn his way back.
I don't know if y'all know this, but for the Evo that he won, he showed up to Las Vegas with $0.
That is something that I could never do. But somebody who has the faith in themselves, yeah, maybe.
Man, what are these?
Beautiful tags with a lot going on. So we've got Themperor, classic, beautiful, rockin' Lucina, and on the other side,
XX69 Monkey Slayer 420XX.
Yeah, that's
it's a mouthful. I'm just gonna say the
Xbox Gamer. That's Xbox Gamer forever.
Yeah.
Because that's an Xbox Gamer tag if I've ever read one in my life.
I know who that is too. That's not a regular tag, but I can't place the name right now.
That classic. Okay, so if you ever lose your jump against a whether it's Isabelle or Villager, or really a lot of these characters that have similar properties, right? The first thing you want to not do is panic and jump. Like that. That almost was another stock immediately, but blessed, Themperor was not, didn't get popped by the pellet.
Yeah, Monkey Slayer might have not thought that they would do another jump in disadvantage like that, and if they do it again, I wouldn't be surprised if he just scopes it out again.
Absolutely. It looked like they went low to try to cover no jump at that point.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, still maybe make it back, but I'll take my percent, you know? But this is a difficult thing to run back. Lucina is not a character that really has a lot of explosivity, but momentum does tell a large tale with the characters. You can see.
There should be more characters in this game that make that sound when the chat happens.
Yeah, it's just the...
You know, just really wacky sound effects.
I think every single move that can be like PMLG'd should make that sound.
Yeah.
It should just make that sound when they do that. I think that'd be really cool.
It's the audio cue, just in case you know that they're cheating.
Yes. Oh. Or just any move that's unsafe on hit, they should just replace that sound. Because it's really funny.
Wow, using that cancel right there just to beat through that move.
That's something I was actually thinking about, like, early meta of this game is every single character now gets one air dodge. But Villager and Isabelle
and Pikmin,
yeah, they just get extra uses of this. So you think that they've spent their air dodge, but now they can use pocket, and that's extra invincibility.
And it just throws you off.
And they can do some momentum shifting with your reverses and stuff. It's really strong.
Yeah.
It's not quite, you know, as advantageous as an air dodge a lot of the time, but
that's what
there's benefits.
That's what Ultimate is, though. There's like a lot of these characters that are like just below, you know, mid-level or mid-level that have those wacky interactions that if you're not prepped for, you might lose to it.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a knowledge check character by a wide margin. You know, there's a lot of naturally good stuff the character has, but it's boosted heavily by you not understanding some of the tools. That forward tilt is definitely going to be huge for
there it is.
Sealing off the game. That's basically a sword.
Yeah.
That was Isabelle using her sword ball to space around Lucina. It's not super easy to contest that when you're at that percent.
Because there was a couple of times Monkey Slayer was getting beat by that nair or the fair in neutral. And so sometimes you're going to whip out your own sword that's also an umbrella.
At ranges where you're, you know, outside of it, it's not easy to slide in and punish fast enough. Maybe Isabelle can pull out a shield in time, you know?
Yeah. That dash back forward tilt. Let's see what Themperor decided to do. Not sure. I mean, they are talking.
I think it really did snowball after the first stock dropped pretty low percent, again, because of like a panic jump at disadvantage. And that can 100% change how the entire game goes. Isabelle is definitely a character that can play the sit back and, you know, you come at me, I'm going to punish you for your mistakes kind of play style. But if Themperor is able to get a lead, it's really hard for Isabelle to be the aggressor and make things happen. I feel like it's like, and with Pikachu, we can definitely sit back a little bit more and say, I'm going to make you do something to me.
And then I'm going to creep in once I do get that hit.
Lucina didn't have this problem as much as some other characters, but I feel like it does have the similar problem of like, what do I do when I'm not trying to interact? Run up, down tilt, and then back up again? You know? There's not a lot that you can do to force interaction without a lot of risk. Whereas Pikachu has a lot of that. You have Thunder Jolts where you can force interaction. All of your aerials are pretty good at getting something going without a lot of risk. But right now we do have to tighten up the screws because we're taking a lot of damage just trying to jump in on Isabel.
Yeah, they're gonna be pocketing that little electricity too.
Bad. Anytime you have to skull dash to recover, you're in a rough spot.
Yeah.
Did manage to make it back, 100% plus. Oh, try to get cute with the angle, and unfortunately not gonna make it all the way back.
Sometimes you just gotta go, normal. just try not to get cute and just get back on the stage.
It doesn't have to be complex.
Yeah, especially if Isabel's like on the other side. Not the fastest character, and they don't even really send out that Lloyd rocket the villager does. So it's like
can't cover spaces easily there.
Yeah. It's only when Monkey Slayer has you in that corner, and they kind of forces you. Like even Slingshot, the angle he's sending it in, it's only covering like that part much of the stage.
Man, and we are getting insanely high percents for a Pikachu right here.
Yeah.
I mean, Kalos might give you an extra, one more hit in you, one more bigger hit. But I think Monkey Slayer's kind of getting ready to put this one down to a last stock and still doing the thing. Look, sitting back, waiting for the Themperor to come in with a dash attack, which it's not even that committal. It's just they are coming into Monkey Slayer's range. There's the trouble.
Yeah, and Pikachu's going to have a little bit of struggle killing sometimes too, especially with this playstyle that Monkey Slayer's doing.
So you really have to capitalize heavy on every hit and advantage, and we've seen like 2- and 3-piece combos max. It's pretty difficult to take big advantage of Pikachu that way. Normally Pikachu gets a lot of edge guarding. We haven't really seen a lot of opportunities, and there we saw Themperor push Monkey Slayer off stage and then just back up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to challenge it.
Which, I mean, at this point, you kind of got it.
Got to do something.
Go out there. I mean, you're Pikachu. You could go out there and do a fair, and if it whiffs, you have 30 ways to recover.
Exactly. You're not going to missing the angle there as well.
It's too bad.
And it looks like Monkey Slayer moving forward, continuing to slay. That's the plan.
I thought the Lucina was not. They were catching on towards the end.
I don't think there was a need to switch.
Yeah,
for any reason,
But it's tough with those best of threes. Is that you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, oh, Pikachu would have done it.
Exactly. Especially if you're juggling 2 or even more than 2 characters. You're like, I'm always going to wonder in the back of my mind, should I have swapped? I thought that maybe I could do this with this other character. And I got the idea of the Pikachu, of the game plan of, hey, I don't want to be forced to approach in a scenario that's bad. But didn't really heavy commit to that idea. Instead, tossed out 1 or 2 Thunder Jolts, and as soon as one got pocketed, decided, oh, I'm not allowed to do this anymore.